Good morning, everybody. You're watching Iowa Live. Girl Power happening here in studio. Of course, Jackie Michelle, and very excited to have back to the studio joining us Chelsea Jubchek, who you've seen for various reasons. One, she was Miss Iowa in 2018, a beautiful soul here, but also she's taken a very strong path in life about nutrition and staying healthy. And that's why you're here to talk today about something new that's happening in your life. What's going on?
I am so excited. So after my time as Miss Iowa, I decided to continue pursuing my platform, which was Ladies Who Lift, Strengthening Mind and Body. And I just really went down that path with an entrepreneurial pursuit and decided to start my own business called Rain Nutrition and Strength Coaching, kind of a play on words with rain and the crown.
Yes.
But I love coaching people to have a positive relationship with food and with movement. And so that is what I'm doing now.
I love it. And as we've been celebrating entrepreneurs all week with World Entrepreneurial Week, it's very exciting to have you here talking about this. But give us the spiel. What's going on? How can we be a part of Rain, and what does that mean?
So a couple of different avenues.
Yes.
I have got one-on-one coaching available. I love to take on people and really dive into that deep look at what does life look like for you on a day-to-day basis? How can we eat real food all the time, no exceptions? But the other project that I've been working on for months now, and I'm so excited about it, I want to shout it from the rooftops. I have an online digital course that you can take, and it's kind of like having a Chelsea in your pocket. You don't need to schedule one-on-one time with me. You can learn at your own pace.
Wow.
And it's called the Nutrition Atlas.
I want to Chelsea in my pocket.
Chelsea in my pocket. So
my
to explain kind of how that works then when we have Chelsea in our pocket.
Yeah, so it's a course that you can take in the comfort of your own home. It's all online, it's digital, and it walks you through how to eat real food in every walk of life. Now, I called it the Nutrition Atlas because I kind of geared it around the travel thing. So during my time as Miss Iowa, I was traveling the state for an entire year, usually in a new place on average every 72 hours. I put over 30,000 miles in my car, and I didn't stop for fast food once, not a single time.
Because that's a struggle for a lot. If you are on the road a lot and traveling, that's kind of where we can be good when we're in our regular day-to-day and at home, but on the road it's a little tougher. So how do you kind of help us with some of those struggles along the way?
That's what the digital course will teach you, how to eat well while you're in transit, while you are staying in a hotel room, while you're at your events, catered, conventions, things like that. How do you maintain that nutrition that you have already at home, going well and stellar? And what a better time than right now before the holidays.
I was going to say, okay, so give us some tips and tricks, because obviously we want everybody to check out this digital course. We all need a little Chelsea in our life.
Just want to give too much away.
But I need some tips. Give some tips to our viewers this morning of what you would recommend to kind of just ease us through the holidays and make some wiser choices.
Of course. Yeah, so one of my favorite techniques that I used, especially during my time as Miss Iowa, was to create everything at home. I would have my meal prep, and this is a good way to make sure that you don't have any leftovers in your fridge that spoil while you're away. But I would actually take it with me in microwavable dishes, and then instead of getting food at the gas station, I would just heat it up at the gas station. Not a lot of places in the world have places like Casey's that have decent food, but I always say don't fuel your body in the same place you fuel your car. Those are two separate things. And so I would reheat my food at the gas station while I was pumping my car, and whatever else you need to do at the rest stop. So that's one of my favorite techniques. Another trick too that I really like, if you're staying in a hotel, make sure you have a fridge in your hotel room. Now, not everyone knows that if it doesn't come in the amenities of your hotel room, you can usually request it.
And get one, so that you can do that prep and take it with you and things like that.
Or go grocery shopping while you're there.
And
throw them in the fridge while you're there.
And
so through this digital course and that, do you provide like some menu options and snack ideas and all of that? So make it really easy for people to kind of grab onto?
So I have a number of bonuses. So I actually included my mini course, which is called The Perfect Meal, and that's really defining what real food is, what appropriate portions look like, and how to adjust those based on your body's cues. So that is included with the course. I also included Chelsea's Guide to Chain Restaurants, so places that I would recommend or would be comfortable eating at, that have a variety of options, and there was quite a vetting process for what made that list, so I feel comfortable recommending those things. And then I also made a guide called Navigating a Menu. For those times that you have to eat out, there's no other choice. how do you make that work? What does that actually look like?
Yeah.
So you help with the nutritional side of things, especially when we're on the road. What about the movement side of things? Because I know that's an integral part of what you work with everybody on too, because that can be difficult too when you're on the road, you know, getting the proper, you know, what we do on a regular basis at home, but how do we kind of stay active when we're on the road?
So on the road, it's tricky. It's tricky to maintain that movement. Something that was always a non-negotiable for me was wherever I stopped, I had to do 10 minutes of movement. And I would plan that in my travel plans. If you always think of how long it's going to take you to get from A to B, make sure you carve out that extra 10 minutes to move around, get out of the seat of the car. Especially in the airport, I'm that weird girl in the corner who's like stretching behind the chairs at the gate. 10 minutes of movement a day is optimal just to keep your body flowing, keep all of the muscles and joints and ligaments in good condition. So 10 minutes a day.
I love that. Just etch that out in your life, making sure you're staying moving. What's your go-to, like, if I'm going to grab, I call them snacks, but it's like I don't have time to prep, I'm running out the door, but I want to make a healthier choice. What is your go-to grab and go?
I really ought to be sponsored by these people.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I love a good protein bar, and the two that I go to that I always recommend, number one is Epic, an Epic bar. And you can find them at Hy-Vee or pretty much any grocery store. They are responsibly sourced. They're actually paving the way for regenerative agriculture, which means not only just sustainable agriculture, but how do we put nutrients back into the earth? Right. Yes. And so they harvest their meats in, I respect the company so much. So Epic bars, Epic brand, and then RX. And I like RX bars. Yes. Are you familiar?
Yes.
I love them.
Okay.
They're good because they have the full spectrum of what I call the diamond meal. That's what I teach in the course, is what does that perfect plate look like? And so it has kind of the perfect breakdown of protein, carbs, and fats without completely spiking your blood sugar so that 2 hours later you have this crash.
Right.
And, you know, all the effects of that.
Okay, so there are things you can grab on the go, but it's always good if you're going to have that perfect plate as you were describing.
Exactly.
And people can learn more about that by following along with this Nutrition Atlas digital course. So again, how can we learn more? How can we go online and check you out?
It's all on my website, which is brand new, and I love it.
Yes!
It was designed by Invictus Media, and they helped me out so much. And so visit my website, which is Coach Reign, that's Reign, the REIGN, Reign, coachreign.com/yes, and that will take you to the Nutrition Atlas, all the goodies and information about it there.
And this course then, does this set you, is it like a course that you do over a certain amount of time, or is it kind of you kind of take the course and then incorporate it in them throughout the year? Or?
Right. So I hate it when I can only get, they call it like a drip feed, and I only get a little bit at a time. I like to dive in. I'm a binge watch kind of person. And so I gave it.
Wait till next week to know what I have to do next.
Oh, that drives me nuts. And so when you enroll as a student, you get all of the information up front.
Okay.
And so you can learn it on your own pace. You know, if you're traveling and you only have bits and pieces here and there, you can do that as you go through. So it's learn at your own pace, and that's kind of the beauty of it. Again, like a Chelsea in your pocket whenever you need her.
Now, let's say I need Chelsea out of my pocket and I need to actually talk to you or ask you a question. Are you able to do that as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I love that. I love diving in and talking one-on-one, getting really, really personal. And so that, again, you can contact me on my website, all social media platforms. I'm pretty accessible.
Absolutely. And just as you said, continuing on with your platform that you had when you were Miss Iowa back in 2018, this is a true passion.
It really is, which is funny because my degree is in vocal performance. I studied opera at Drake, but this world of nutrition and movement has taken me by storm, and I want to help people learn to nourish their body, admire their body, and respect their body to the best of their abilities.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
All right, continuing to celebrate and support entrepreneurs all week long here on Iowa
Good
Live.
luck with it.
Can't wait to see where it takes you next, my dear. But again, if people want a little Chelsea in their pockets, especially we're all traveling for the holidays, or the holidays are amongst us, and maybe we just need to make some wiser choices to make sure we're staying on track. Again, how can we be a part of all this?
coachreign.com/yes.
Boom. There you go. /yes indeed.
Say
Always
yes.
great to see you, my dear.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. You're watching Iowa Live here on CW Iowa 23.